Happy Thursday. About to hit the gym, but before I do that, I think it's perfect timing for a let me break my silence on the lifted van meets video. No van today, tracker. Van is fueled up, ready for a road trip tonight. Shout out to Tom Talking Shift when they're coming back to San Diego, man. Thank you for treating me to quesadillas. So I canceled the November lifted van meet about 2 months ago, and right away one of you left me a comment saying, I just got my van, man. Don't cancel the lifted van meets. I love this hobby. I've been talking about lifted vans for 13 years now. This is not a fad for me, and I started the lifted van meets because I love lifted vans. I like off-road style vans, and I just wanted to be the guy that represented it since no one else was doing it. So first lifted van meet, one guy shows up, and I even joked with him. My feelings weren't hurt, you know. I was just like, hey man, people probably think we're crazy, so we got to build the rep first before people start showing up. Then second lifted van meet, it was a, see I said ban, Filipino parents. Second lifted van meet was 2 people, and then the third one was 5, and then it was 5 again, then 7, 20, 20. So it had some growing pains, man, but it definitely started to grow. Unfortunately, along the way, egos got in the way. So one of the guys I really try to help along, and a lot of you remember this, more of you remember this than I thought, and you guys had my back this whole time. I appreciate you guys. Someone made a 38-minute video about me. I met the guy twice, did nothing but try to uplift the guy, made a 38-minute video saying I'm an internet bully because I say sick add-ons, said I make too many videos in parking lots, like right now, and he was right about that. I love my parking lot videos and truck stop camping. He said I'm not qualified to give lift kit advice, and in my head I'm thinking no one else is doing it. Everyone else is free to step up, so he got 2 people to turn on me. And the thing that really bothered me is one of my buddies joined in on the comments and said, yeah, F that guy. So I had to message my buddy and say, hey man, do you got a problem with me too? Like, you could tell me. And he said, oh no, brother, I didn't know the video was about you. So, you know, that always bothered me. But in my head, I was telling myself, man, a lot of you guys like this guy. What do I do? You know, that's the hard part about doing a meet. And that's the problems I ran into doing a meet. It's hard, man. The most flattering thing is when people tell me, I trust you. I trust you're not going to make us destroy our vans. I trust that you're not going to abandon us. Like, you're not going to lead us in a wrong path where, like, there's disaster. And I always took pride in that. And I took that responsibility very seriously. Like, one of my friends told me, hey, I see how you treat people. And I know, you know, he has an expensive build. So he said, I know you're not going to have me destroy my van. I just want to hang out with you and test out what these vans could do before I go on solo adventures. So then you know, I started seeing more and more, like, what made me finally stop wanting to do lifted van meets is when my buddy texted me and said, hey man, same guy that I didn't trust. He said, man, if this guy shows up to the lifted van meets, I'm not showing up to any ever again. I said, you know what, man? I'm loyal to my friends. I don't like that he treated you that way, so I'm done with the lifted van meets. So yeah, that was it. So there was a lifted van meet recently. You know, shout out to my friends. We all talked. I'm not gonna name any names, but shout out to my girlfriend too. The biggest supporter. I will marry this chick one day. The reason I haven't married her yet is because I just feel like I want to be more successful before I put a ring on her. And that's the truth, man. Brooke, it's actually our anniversary tomorrow, and I messed up last year. I scheduled the lifted van meet on our anniversary day last year. I messed up bad, and you know, I said sorry to her, and the reason I did that was because at the time I just had gotten a job again and I just wanted to get out again. And she was upset. She was like, don't give up the lifted van meets. Like, I've seen you work so hard. My friends asked me, like, are you guys gonna do that crazy meet again? She was more upset than I was, but I told her, like, so this is what really started, like, being the writing on the wall for me. Like I said, that friend I didn't trust, I would see the 38-minute guy in his comments say, hey, bring this group to me. Like, he had a hand in this. He tried to do his own lifted van meet, and 2 people showed up. So it's like, it's people are snakes, man. It was like he was waiting for the foundation to be laid out. Then he told my buddy to like bring this group with me, like now, you know, like he created it. I said, you know what, man, I don't need to be around this, man. That's very effeminate what he's doing. And yeah, man, my girlfriend I told her, listen, give it like a couple meets, things are gonna mess up really quick. And I feel vindicated right now. If you know what's going on, if you're on, you know, if you're in the group, you know what's going on right now. So, you know, there's a saying, no good deed goes unpunished. I felt like that's what happened to me, because I'm not setting the world on fire with lifted van meet videos, man. This is not for money. You know, I'll be a liar if I said the money's not nice, that I do make money on YouTube, but I'm not setting the world on fire. My most profitable lifted van meet video was probably my interview with Ryan. Shout out to Light Bar and Ladder Ryan. And I would love to do more interviews like that, you know, like touring your vans, getting your guys' story. That's my goal in November. More on that later. But the Ryan interview, the Joey's Fort video, I love that style of video and would love to do more. But the Ryan video made me $15 in YouTube money. So this is like for the love of the art, what I'm doing. I'm not setting the world on fire with lifted van videos. If I wanted to set the world on fire with off-roading, overlanding videos, I'd get a Tacoma or a Jeep Wrangler. Vans are very niche, man. So this is what I would like to say. I have a buddy coming down from Texas, and we're gonna do a meet in November, unannounced. If you would like to join us, only good people. This is not announced. I'm not trying to create the biggest meet ever right now. I just want good people who are level-headed, who want to have a good time, who won't cause drama. I would love to show you guys how cool this is. Or if any of my friends really truly enjoy hanging out with me, I would love you guys to come along too. So message me on Instagram if you would like to go out again in November. You know, I was gonna go out anyway. I just canceled the official meet, but I want to get out again, man. So I'm off tomorrow. It's my anniversary day tomorrow, so I'm gonna get a gym day in. So I hope that it all makes sense now, what's going on, man. I don't need effeminate dudes in my life. I don't need drama in my life. And I didn't want to be that guy. Like, I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to be like 38-minute video guy. I didn't want to name names, say, guys, don't like this guy and this guy. Please don't be their friends, because I had a 50-year-old man tell other men to stop being friends with the 40-year-old man. That's me. I've never had a man tell other men to stop being my friend before. I didn't want to do that. So I said, you know what? Let me step away from the lifted van meets. I'm not going to be that guy that tries to separate friends, man, and say, hey, yeah, don't like this guy like he did to me. So I said, you know, it's best to step away. But hey, over time, the truth always comes out. So everyone have a good one. Gym day.